morning. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV up in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Dean Jones, and I'm here today to show you one of our pre-owned pieces we just got in. It's a 2022 Entegra Esteem 29V. A really nice C, simple unit, affordable. Got some really cool features. We're just going to dive right in so we can get into it. Right off the bat, you'll see that this is on the E450 Econoline chassis. It does have a 7.3 V8. It's got 350 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. That's, again, it's a 7.3 V8. They replaced the Triton V10, so it's a great power plant. A lot more power, a lot more torque. It's going to get you up those hills pretty good. We also have the torque shift 6-speed transmission in this guy. But just kind of a quick look at this. Really nice extended mirrors, chrome. You do have some cameras for your blind spots. As you turn your blinkers on, that's going to show in this big nice screen in the dash. You also have these really nice running boards. So for those that have trouble getting in and out, get these big nice steps. You got a nice little grab handle here. You can get in and out real easy. It's just a really nice platform to get in and out of. I really like that Entegra did that. As we come through here, one thing to notice about we do have vinyl graphics on this guy, but we also have full body paint or partial paint. This is paint, the white's paint. We do have some graphics, but it's kind of a in between. So it's a really nice design feature. The Esteem, as I'm researching this unit for this video, there's a few things they did that kind of makes this an upgraded version of a typical C. And part of that's this Easy Drive Elite technology. And what that includes is a heavy duty stabilizer bars already from the factory. You do have a computer balanced drive shaft system on this guy to make it ride a little smoother. There's Hellwitch helper springs. There's a rubber insulated mats, and there's Coney shocks already on this guy. So this is the kind of things that we see people get, like a standard C, maybe a lesser model. Those are the things that they do to these coaches when they first get them to make them ride better. This one already has it. So something to know, real nice. Above head, we do have a 16-foot power awning. It is adjustable from these sidearms. Frameless windows, so you don't have any soft material getting exposed to the UV. So those are going to last you a little longer. They are tinted to kind of keep the heat in and the cool air in. This one's been opted with a nice little Insignia TV back here for those tailgate parties and those football games. We have slam latches in these guys, which are really nice. So you don't have these little twisty deals. These are some upgraded latches. You see, that's an extra battery in there. We have 2 batteries under this chair too, so this has been an auxiliary battery. We also have our propane tank, which is 16.5 gallons of propane, so that'll last you a long time. This is our kind of inflow water heater. It's not a tank, so it's going to be on demand, kind of in line, so it's going to be a lot more hot water for you as you need it. We got these Rotocast little storages all around this thing, so plenty of storage, and more, I'll show you, but there's one. 30,000 BTU furnace is going to heat this whole coach, no problem. This here, it's just an access to the back of the refrigerator. If you ever need any work on it, it's a nice 2-way refrigerator in there. I'll show you in a minute. You do have a little vent here for your oven. Coming down here, we've got another storage right there, as you can see. And this guy does have 2 speakers on the outside, outdoor speakers. Right here, you'll see there's a nice little propane stub out if you want to add a low pressure grill out here and cook underneath this beautiful awning. I don't know if you can get a picture of these guys, but the owner that had it before, this has a hydraulic a leveling system, automatic leveling system, and they put the nice little pads on there. If I ever owned this before, I really took good care of it. There's a little pride of ownership in this guy. There's an extra solar panel up there, that extra battery. They were pretty serious about what they bought and how they treated it. Here's another little storage right here. If you get a look at the bend on that roof right there, that's a one-piece fiberglass roof. A lot of these Cs have like a TPO rubber membrane. Entegra has went with the one-piece fiberglass walkable roof. It's really nice. Up there you've got 2 ACs. You've got 2 solar panels that looks like about 110 watts each with a solar controller. And you've got a Winegard antenna up there as well. But back here you see you do have the nice LED lights. We do have a nice backup camera up there. This is one of those bumpers you can put a sewer hose in with these caps that remove right here. What's real nice about this particular coach is it's got a 7,500 pound hitch, and it'll tow 7,500 pounds. It's got that big motor like we talked about, and a really beefy hitch if you have that bigger boat or you want to pull a Jeep or something to that effect. You do have a ladder to get up there. You've got low point drain here. You've also got some low point drains right here. You do have a toggle switch, so when you're doing winterizations or city water, this is kind of these are your toggles to kind of tell the motorhome which way you're going to feed the water to it. Again, nice slam latch. This is a 2-slide system. I keep the slides closed because it's a really cool floor plan. We'll get into it in a minute, but this is one of those motorhomes you can use with the slides in or out, and we'll show you in a minute. But you have your gray tank, gate valve, and your black tank. This is where you would dump your sewage. Unleaded fuel. This is not a diesel unit. It's a typical C. It's not a super C, but this is where you'd fill it. Coming over here, we do have a hot and cold outdoor shower with a wand. If you get a look at this, this is kind of nice. You got a little water pump button right here. That's a pretty smart place to put it because you don't have to run in there. If you want to use this, you can just hit your water pump right there. We have city water connection, and we also have a black tank flush. Now, black tank flush, it does say right here, make sure your gate valve's open and you got it hooked up to a dump station before you use this. You don't want anything overflowing in your unit. Right here's another storage for this side. One more thing to point out while we're on this side is both slides do have slide toppers. That's going to keep the pine cones and debris out from the top of your slide, so when they come in and out, they're coming out smooth. They don't get bound up by a pine cone or something. But again, not all C's have that, so these are nice little additions to this unit. And you can see the 2 solar panels up there. They're quite large. Another interesting part about this guy is it's a 2 AC unit, but it's got a 30 amp cord. So it's just a little 30 amp cord, and what that means is you're not going to run both ACs at the same time. You're going to cool one room and then you're going to cool another. Something to know. Gives people confusion when you don't see that big fat cord with 2 ACs, but this is kind of an efficient system. Here's another little storage. Now this, you've got your quiet gas 4,000 watt generator, feeds right off the fuel tank. And that fuel tank is 55 gallons. So you fill this, you go up, fill up your tank back there for the motorhome. This thing's gonna sit 55 gallons, will last you a long time if you're boondocking. So like to see that. This one I think has 160 hours on it. They didn't use it that much. But again, so we do have this side, another camera on this side. Again, nice, beautiful step, easy in and out. And we'll just go on in and look at the inside. For reference, the stock number real quick is 5U231328. Again, it's a 2022 Entegra Coach Esteem 29V. This particular one has just over 12,500 miles. One thing to look at real quick before we go in is this nice big fiberglass front cap. You do have a nice windshield up there that allows a lot of light in there, but none of the seams are here. The seam starts underneath here, so it's going to be a lot less leaking. And if it does have a problem, you're not going to get water coming in from the roof drenching everything, but this shouldn't give you any problems. But this is a really nice design on this one big piece cap. We do have a mechanical stair that just pops out when you open it up. I did show you the battery right here. We've got another 2 right here. If I can get this open. So your other 2 batteries are right there. So real easy there. Coming on in here. Show you right here what you got. You got your solar controller. This is your leveling. This is your awning in and out. This is your main power. If you want to go hiking, just hit that. All the power goes off. We do have power step on, speakers inside or outside. Those speakers outside we talked about. and an exterior light. Now, if you get a look up top underneath the awning, you'll see the light. Nice LED strip. It kind of runs the inside of this guy. So it's a nice little light there. And you have your CO2 detector, and you'll notice there's a fire extinguisher. What's really nice about the 29V is look how much room I have in here. So if I'm going to stop at like a rest stop, something to that effect, I don't want to open my slides, I just want to catch a nap. I can use my bed with it closed, and I can really use all this space real easy. So just a really nice design in that respect. So a lot of these guys, they pack so much into them and all these slides and everything, you almost have to be where you're going to actually use your motorhome. Not the case with the 29V. I'll open these slides. Oh, I'm gonna have to start the generator real quick. I think we're out of power here. I can open them from here too, so. Let me just kick that generator on. Really quiet. So, a couple of specs about this coach. The overall length on this motorhome is 32 foot 6 inches. Your height outside is 11 foot 6 inches. Your width on this coach is 8 foot 4 inches. And the interior height of this guy is a full 7 feet. So, plenty of headroom in here. I'm actually going to start at the cab and work my way back. Let's get this thing kicked on. So with the C's, some of the big Super C's we sell, we've got gearboxes, air brakes, all this stuff. This motorhome is going to run just like your car. You're going to have you have a park and neutral. You just drive it like you do a normal automatic vehicle that you drive every day. You've got your cruise control here, some of your navigation through your computer settings right here. It's really a simple setup. It's a great entry-level coach. We do have the HVAC just like what you use every day. We also have, this has Sirius XM, Bluetooth capable on this guy. Nice big screen. When we want to see, that's our right camera. We got doors and slides open, so this is our left side. So if you're going to take a left or a right, you can actually see if someone's trying to sneak up on the side of you and stuff like that. Another thing I noticed, look how nice and long these mirrors are out there. I don't know if you can catch it through that window, but you got these big giant mirrors that see all the way around this guy. It makes the whole experience feel a little bit smaller, but just a real simple setup. You got nice cup holders. The seats are real comfortable. You do have your captain's chairs. Up here, we do have a bunk. It'll hold up to 750 pounds. Really nice shade on this this nice windshield, and that's actually windshield glass from automotive installed. It's not like a typical RV window, so it should hold up to the road and the weather and what have you. You do have a TV. This TV is for the whole living room, so it's, some of them they put right here. We kind of like that a little bit better, but you can actually see it from everywhere. You do have another thing you do have up here is you have this little guy here. So you got little guys up here sleeping. You can just kind of gate them off. No one's gonna fall and have any problems. And these just hook into these little guys right here. So that's supplied from the factory. Really nice little system. We have power up here, your lights, and we have some USBs to charge some stuff, along with some cup holders and some cubbies up here. So it's a really nice little area for anyone that's going to stay up there. This one's kind of got a love seat, but they are recliners. So kind of show you how that looks. They just kind of kick out. You can watch TV. The comfort of this really nice. When this slides out, you got a lot more room, but again, a really nice motorhome when they're closed as well. We do have a booth dinette, great for playing cards with other couples. You can actually lower that and make this a bed. There's a little bit of storage down here, not on a hinge, but you can get in there and store some stuff. And this really nice big window out here, another window here. They do open, you can get some cross ventilation. And we have some storage up here. There's some of your privacy curtains. You actually can put stuff, longer stuff in here as well. We have all of our books. And these nice, decent, they're not crazy balances, but they're decent. We do have lights. We have a nice little 110 out right here. And we do have a nice shades there. All your windows are gonna have those. Pretty simple on this side. We can start over here on the kitchen side. Again, this is your button for that shade. Got a little storage right here. I'm sorry, the generator has 181 hours on it. Not bad. It's running right now. Actually, we can stop it. But you do have your tank levels here. You can check out battery, fresh, black, gray. Here's your slide buttons. You do have tank heaters on this, so you can use it in the fall and early spring. Water heater right here, and your water pump. We have a little power tower here with some USBs. Nice solid surface countertops. What that means is you're not going to have lamination peeling off on the corners or T-molding or any of that stuff. Nice big sink, great counter space. Undermounted two sink there. And a really nice window to see your campsite out here. That's a great feature. I like that as well. Nice little washable backsplash, and again, you have you guys there. Good lighting under here so you can see what you're doing. And we have some storage up here for your kitchen. Little cooking stone for your oven they left in there. Great shelf in there. We do have a nice residential faucet with a sprayer. And we have a nice little Furion 3-burner cooktop, cast iron grill. This actually has an oven as well, and that's a Furion. Furion is one of those, you can get a look at that. Furion is one of those appliances designed for this business. This can rattle down the road, get hot, get cold, and it's still gonna function for you just fine. This has been added on, just a little caddy for whatever you might need. Another nice storage up there, and a microwave. What I understand about these Esteems is you can get a couple different options in this area. This is kind of a smaller 8-cube fridge. It's a two-way, runs on propane or electricity. And this one's been opted with this little guy, so there's a pantry in here. So you can see you got some storage down here. And I guess there's other Esteems out there that they make a bigger refrigerator and eliminate this, but this one's got that guy there. Coming here, we do have a split bath. It's kind of a weird design, or good design actually. This door can actually lock in here, kind of make it a master suite. Or if you'd like, if you want to get some privacy back here, you can take this, close it off, and the people up front can use the restroom as they need it. So it's kind of a dual function partition there. But we have a really nice big shower insert. I'm 6'1", I've got a nice little skylight here. Hot and cold, this thing kind of goes up and down. You can adjust it. They also have a little closet rod in here if you want to hang stuff. Just a nice big shower. And then of course, now that you're back there, we can show you so this hooks up in here, and now you've got kind of a master bath, if you will. You've got a nice little undermount sink. It is deeper than most. Nice big medicine cabinet. I don't know if you can get a look at that. Turn some lights on in here. We do have a fantastic fan up here. You do have an HVAC vent up here, so you can get your AC in this room if you need it. A little bit more storage in here. Oh, give you a shot of that. Nice little window behind me, and a nice porcelain toilet, foot flush. Again, nice. Everything's working, functioning just perfect. So coming back to the master, we do have a queen size bed. This one's been upgraded. Looks like it's in really good shape. Your slide, again, when it's closed, the only thing you're gonna not be able to get to is your closets in these two drawers, but you will be able to come in and crawl in bed, take a nap if you want. We got dual zone I'll show you the one on the way out too, but we have one on both the bedroom and the living room, and this is how you would run your ACs. You have a slide in and out here and a light switch. Nice little headboard. Very important to have little nightstands on both sides. It's something the queen can give you, and you have a little bit of storage up here. And notice these have nice little hardwares to keep them open when you're loading it, but also when you're shut, it holds it down so you don't hear these things rattling going down the road. Nice little green lights. They go blue, or if you hold them, they go white. That's on both sides. We have nice little windows on both sides so you don't feel like you're in a box when you're sleeping in your slide box there. And we have big wardrobes on both sides with nice mirrors. Kind of gives this room a kind of nice open feel. And these nice big deep drawers. And they got the little closers to keep them from rattling as well. Nice storage in this little guy. And of course, these two guys down here. Of course, this is the back of the storage that we saw. One thing I'll also point out, which is really interesting on this guy, you can actually access your back. That's that back thing with the valves I showed you in the back driver's side. You actually access that from the inside. That's kind of a nice feature there. Coming back, I did miss, we do have, this is your power control center, kind of tells you what's using what kind of power. And then you have your thermostat for up here. So that's pretty much the walkthrough on this guy. It's a pretty simple coach. Again, does have some of the suspension features that are going to make it ride better than your average C, that a lot of people go out and spend the money after they purchase, so you don't have to worry about that. As far as some of the other stuff on this guy, the curb weight on this guy is 13,187 pounds, 14,500 GVWR. We've got a payload of about 1,333 pounds. Not the best payload, but plenty. Again, it'll tow 7,500 pounds. Your freshwater tank on this guy is 47 gallons. Your gray tank is 41 gallons. Your black tank is 32 gallons. And again, your propane is 16.5 gallons. Well, that's it for the 29V today. My name is Dean Jones. Please give us a like, share, and subscribe for future content, and we will see you next time.